Yes, guys, we are finally back. We have finally made it to another reaction on this here BrBpTV YouTube platform, brothers and sisters. Welcome to each and every one of you guys who tuned into another Vibrations. I actually dropped the previous reaction on the Mr. Leaks reaction channel, guys, a bit earlier on today. And of course, that link will be the first comment in the comment box below right there. And then welcome, brothers and sisters, to each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Click the thumbs up button right there. I would appreciate that. And of course, with that said, let us get into the vibrations for today right there. Now, brothers and sisters, I saw this very thing that you are seeing as well. Both of us are watching it right now, brothers and sisters. And it seems like there is some sort of hiring or employment program going on in St. Joseph. I don't know if this is accurate, but this was sent to me a number of times. If this is indeed true, then that means that the individuals, of course, the St. Joseph police station got robbed. That means they knew that they were short-staffed, brothers and sisters, and they're asking for security officers. So I guess they'll be pulling from different security groups, security organizations around Dominica to see how they can facilitate in not getting robbed, brothers and sisters. That of which we have seen in only movies. Police station getting robbed. Martin Lawrence was the first one I see that tried to rob a police station and successful. Then you had money heist and all this kind of something there, which was very interesting right there, brothers and sisters. But St. Joseph police station is asking for security officers. Of course, the requirement 35 to 45 years of age. So why can't it be 30? You don't think people are able to handle these things at 30 years, you know? Anyways, mentally and physically fit. Must be military or military PAL. I don't know what that means. Secondary education. And of course, 2 references right there. I'm guessing maybe military trained. Have some sort of military training. But having military training versus the police officers who are actually in that area and they still get robbed. That's crazy. But I think one of the problems that they actually have is because there was no centralized region when it comes down to St. Joseph. If that is indeed the case, guys, apply. I put in up there, help out the police, them, you know, sometimes. You know. Anyways, let's leave that alone. But there's no centralized police station. I heard the police individuals talking about there were free areas. The police officers they couldn't get one building. They had to get 3 different buildings, it seems, so they can put the different police officers. And it's interesting, since the renovation of the police station is taking place, they forget they forget to properly secure the stuff that was in there, from my understanding in that regard. So that was very interesting right there. And of course, that was a great embarrassment. I think the people of the Caribbean are definitely laughing. Some people actually message me, Mr. Leaks, are they robbing on the police station? I say, my police station, it is people problem. No, guys, it's just people business. Anyways, brothers and sisters, there was something rather interesting, and I think that is much more laughable than them robbing the police station. All right, this is very, very interesting right there. Police Welfare Association (PWA) condemns unfortunate burglary. Right there. Let me see if I can make this thing a bit bigger so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, beautiful. Let me bring it up. Make way I go bring it up. All right, guys. All right then. They condemning, and of course, we're gonna read some of the stuff right there. This is actually on Kalai. Kalai. Nature News, Nature Island. Let me go back. Hold on. This is Nature Island News. Something of that sort, guys. Something of that sort. Anyways, I'll post that link in the description so you guys can check it out right there. Okay, let's move on, brothers and sisters. All right, statement from Police Welfare Association Chairman Jefferson Drago. On behalf of the Police Welfare Organization, PWA, I want to strongly condemn the recent and unfortunate burglary that occurred at the St. Joseph Police Station and the theft of firearms and ammunition. You wouldn't want to condone it, so obviously you condemn it. So you saying you condemning it doesn't mean anything. Well, you get robbed already. You guys got robbed already, brothers and sisters. But this gets more interesting right there. The Police Welfare Association is also very concerned about the manpower shortage. So they knew that there was a manpower shortage. Only now they realizing it, apparently, because apparently they didn't know that before, but they knew one of the solutions to the problems that they have. A shortage in manpower that presently exists in Dominica Police Station, coming from Dominica Police Force. I call on those who were involved. Now, guys, this is where it got hilarious. When I heard that, I couldn't believe I heard that myself. I couldn't believe. It's only when they sent me articles that I saw it was actually real, because they say over the radio, they send it to wherever they send it. But they send the article for me, brothers and sisters. And the police officers He's saying, I call on those who were involved in the burglary and theft of firearms to surrender. What? You calling on them to surrender? So what was the point of them taking it in the first place? For them to bring it back? I don't get that point. You calling on them to bring it back? I call on those who were involved in the burglary and theft of firearms to surrender the firearms. I appeal further to members of the public who know about the burglary and theft to come forward and assist the police in investigation of those crimes. So, brothers and sisters, this is where it was interesting to me. So, with all the training and all these kind of things that the police officers tend to do, it kind of reminds me of the police officers in Mahu. Those police officers wanted to search boats. And instead of them going in the water and getting on the boat, they went for the owners to try to bring the boat for them to search. So if they found whatever they were looking for on these boats, they will then arrest the owner. I mean, that is something else, brothers and sisters. But they're making an appeal for those who robbed and stole the ammunitions and firearms in the police station to bring it back, and then asking the community if they know. I think that would make sense to ask the community in investigation. But this part where you call and say, I call on those who were involved in the burglary and theft of the firearm to surrender the firearms. Nope, no vola in the right man going to do that. What is the point of vola in it in the first place? My goodness gracious. And then you're appealing to the members of the public. Brothers and sisters, this is why I would say the police probably needs investigation or investigative training. Because it doesn't seem like they have it at all. They don't seem to have it at all. Brothers and sisters, first of all, where was the cameras? All you had stuff secure, all you didn't have cameras in the area to say, hey guys, let's see if we can find out what exactly happened. No camera was in the area. None. Hey. That's crazy. If there was cameras in the area and it still don't pick up, that means the cameras are good. That's one of the things I noticed with individuals, the cameras. Some people have cameras in their place. They just buy cameras just for having cameras' sake. But the quality of the camera not good. It's not good at all. They have cameras, but the qualities of the cameras not good. So maybe if they have cameras, the quality of the camera not good to pick up to pick up the proper face. You know, and those kind of things that, boy. That is something else. And you're asking individuals to help. Well, okay, Papa. And you're asking the robbers who robbed you to bring back this stuff so you can arrest them and put them in jail. Okay, then. Foolish. They must be really foolish to do such a foolish thing like this right there. Anyways, the Police Welfare Association nevertheless expresses sympathies to and solidarity with those hardworking men at the Out District Police Station who have withstood attacks at their stations and survived working under exceptionally poor working conditions. Boy, that is it right there. Let me reread that. The Police Welfare Association nevertheless expresses sympathy and solidarity to those who are hard-working men at the Outpost District Police Station who have withstood attacks at their stations and survived working under exceptionally poor, I thought it was exceptionally well, but exceptionally poor conditions, including limited human resource to effectively operate their stations in these times of crisis. And then you heard the main guy, whoever is his name, come in and say that somebody's supposed to be there at all times. And from the understanding of I got from another police officer stating that there most likely was some sort of call to action and the police officers had to leave. And I guess as a result of the police officers leaving, somebody saw that as a great opportunity and bow, go and take them things probably in Timbuktu right now. And the police asking for the individuals who violated his weapons to bring it back to the police station. You came on public to say that? You came in public to say to the volleys to bring back what they volley so they can spend time in jail eating pork. Boy, I'll use the best in that place that way. Let me just read the other one, guys. You can check the link in the description below. The Police Welfare Association has strongly condemns the unfortunate failure. Okay, well, it's not the police individuals, but the welfare is asking the individuals to bring back the weapons right there. Nobody will do that. Nobody in their right mind will do such a thing right there. Okay, guys, so this is something very interesting right there. The Police Welfare Association also strongly condemns the unfortunate failure of the chief of police immediately following the burglary at the St. Joseph police station to treat certain subordinate police officers politely, respectfully, and professionally. That's something that I also saw right there. The way he was talking as if, oh, it's your fault. They're probably doing their jobs, but it's your fault, brothers and sisters. All you didn't secure the thing properly. It is your fault, not the people's fault, not the other police officers' fault. It is your fault for not properly securing these things. You should take the blame, the chief of police officer, to take the full blame for this. You know what was happening, renovations taking place. Well, secure this stuff now. No, you don't doing it. You say, oh, somebody has to be there. When somebody calls these individuals to go out, they cannot all be there at the same time. Brothers and sisters, 2 individuals in the police station, from my understanding, and then he started to treat them badly. Anyways, the chief of police, by his actions, abused his position as the highest ranking officer in the CDPF, Commonwealth of Dominica Police Armed Force, by physically attacking his subordinate officer. That's very interesting, right there, brothers and sisters. Let me just read this last one. The Police Welfare Association thinks that this recent and unfortunate action by the chief of police can only further deteriorate the morale of police officers and, by extension, the trust of the public in the Commonwealth of Dominica. I think everybody lose trust in the police already. If they lose trust in the government, come on, the police, come on. Only God alone. Well, thank God. The best thing for you to do, guys, is know different police officers and see who you know is trustworthy and say, hey guys, what's going on there? Okay, and call these officers, because you cannot just trust every police officer. Some of these guys are just there to draw a paycheck and to retire when they get older. That is what some of them they are. That's why I say, where's the investigative parties? The investigative parties, the welfares now, the police welfare is then asking now for the people to bring back the guns, because they have no trust or no faith in the police officers even finding these individuals who stole the police weapons from the police. That's crazy, man. Anyways, the Police Welfare Association think that the recent and unfortunate action by the chief of police can only further deteriorate the morale of police officers and, by extension, the trust of the public in the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force, CDPF. There is no question that any physical assault by the chief of police on any persons arrested for criminal offense must be strongly condemned. Right there, brothers and sisters, I will definitely share the link so you guys can check this out right there. But we're moving on, brothers and sisters. This was a hilarious thing for me right there. They're asking, well, the welfare was asking that individuals who violated the stuff to bring it back right there. That's interesting. Now, guys, talking about, bringing back ammunition, brothers and sisters. I saw this one back. I saw this thing right there. This was actually, let me make it bigger for you guys. This looks like a assault rifle. And this came into Dominica, brothers and sisters. This thing came into Dominica. Very interesting right there. I don't know if this was in the person's suitcase or something, but this is what I read in that regard. Right there. We're zooming in, guys, so we can see properly. A foreign national arrested with guns in suitcase. Now, they say a foreign national, brothers and sisters, but from my understanding, it was actually a CBI individual, a CBI person. Well, guys, you can call him foreign national anyway. A CBI individual came in with this stuff right there. There was also another gun, from my understanding. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Yep. So this was on top, this was below. The person brought it in. Now, guys, I must ask a question right there. If individuals from overseas who are accustomed of certain laws in the countries, who have the guns and stuff, is pretty much normal for them, and they acquired different things, and they probably think that the same laws apply everywhere, and they unknowingly, I'm not saying you're not supposed to know, but unknowingly you came in, you brought your stuff, you say, hey, for me to protect myself, things are bad, Dominica economy going down, anybody can do anything right now, so man have to get some pellets and stuff for them to be able to protect themselves. So maybe that's what the person is thinking, coming down to Dominica, bringing their stuff, thinking it's fine that they put it in their suitcase and whatnot. They're allowed to come in through it in the airport. But the question is, did they declare it though? That's another thing right there. If they declared it, because you're supposed to declare, tick it on your paper. Maybe the person did not declare it, and as a result of not declaring it, there was a problem right there. But if the person did declare it and they brought it through, then I think that person should not go to jail at all. I think that person the stuff should be taken from them. They should go through the proper procedures and what have you and stuff. In the United States, you have to bring your stuff. You have to empty out the stuff, the bullets in the cartridge, put it in a safe box and whatnot, close it in a container, bring it to the airport, tell them what it is. They have to go, if you're at the back, and then put it in the thing, make sure everything is locked up and everything. They put it in the cockpit or the plane, wherever they put in them suitcase and what have you, on a safe area. They fly out, boom, you have to go in customs. When you land wherever you land in the United States, you go for your stuff, no problem. They don't give you no issues right there. Maybe that person did not declare it, thinking they could just walk through with that right there. That is not a good thing at all. Anyways, the Marigot police is presently dealing with the matter. So apparently it's around the Marigot area that person came through, an assault rifle, and of course you see like a Glock right there. So that's a 45. Anyways, yes, so brothers and sisters, that was very interesting right there. Okay, now it doesn't just stop there, guys. There's more. There's a bit of a situation that seems to be taking place when it comes down to the individuals who did the bad news, bad things in the southern part of Dominica, the Colibri. You know, certain times I just feel like I should just say the things, you know. The taking of life of the Colibri Echo Resort owners right there. Anyways, as you can see right there, guys, Viva bunker, CBI documents, and large amount of cash found. Looks like an underground bunker is this Jonathan's BrBpTV property. An unusual large sum of money also with CBI documents were allegedly found. Now apparently, guys, this is the video right there of the bunker. Now when I saw this whole bunker situation, this is alleged to be under the house of the individuals. That's probably why they never wanted individuals to be passing on the property. They didn't want people to see what's going on, because I found it really strange that people passing on the road, you know, for them to go about their business, and these people are trying to stop Dominicans from passing on the road, trying to stop everybody, even tourists. They're trying to stop tourists and everybody from passing. What exactly was they hiding? So if this is actually indeed the truth, it's not too far off to not believe it, brothers and sisters. There must have been a bunker, and what exactly took place under there is very interesting. If they're saying that they found money and they found ammunitions and this kind of things there, it kind of reminds me of what? Epstein Island. What exactly was going on? Maybe they should actually do some research. Somebody actually messaged me telling me that same sentiment, you know. There have been a number of disappearances. Maybe they should actually look and see who exactly is down there, you know? Because how you have a bunker under your house? What you're doing is nuclear. So this apparently is what we have been told. A bunker area they were building. And you never know, they could have parties under there, all sorts of things happening under there that is not legal, brothers and sisters, in that regard. You need to bring some forensic people down there, boy.
Where the boy, bunker.
This is definitely Dominica here. You can hear the accent. There's no doubt about it. Why are you building this under your house for? For what reason? You know Dominica doesn't have war. You know Dominica has a number of things. So therefore, maybe he was going to have some certain interesting parties going on down there. Maybe they're going to be bringing people in silently, you know. Human traffic does take place, you know, brothers and sisters. This is not too far-fetched when it comes into the United States, and they are affiliated there. So when it comes down to that, brothers and sisters, when you see these strange things, what exactly has been happening? Where's your light? Put your light on. So if this is under the house, what exactly? How isn't the wife staying there? So did she allow them to go under there, or maybe they were fixing there and they decided, hey, they're gonna be going under there to see what's going on, or doing some research in that regard? Containers down there, brothers and sisters. What exactly is in these containers? How containers end up reaching? Just a little find it strange. If that is indeed under the COTLETTE house, you don't find containers under there strange. These are Dominican speaking in, by the way, guys. Seems like they were building something for something, man. Containers, boy. Maybe this was just a storage area for the containers, but under the house I don't know. That's just weird to me, guys. What was all these things for? Let me not say much. You know, people are wicked, but these people were adamant about not passing on their property. People not studying them, they're going at their home. They come from work, they're going at their home, passing on the public road that was declared by the courts. These people always coming and disrupt people. And then we're seeing these kind of things there. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense as to the reason why they would not want people to know exactly what was going on within their area. And it's interesting to find out that this was a former slave plantation area, no, guys. A former slave plantation. What exactly were these people planning to do under there? When you have a set of money, sometimes, brothers and sisters, the money just go in your head. And then you think you can do whatever you want. That is very interesting times. Very, very interesting stuff right there. I mean, I understand if, let's say, you want to put your containers downstairs, okay. But you have different sections. What exactly were you thinking of doing there, bro? I just find that strange, eh? I find that really strange. Well, we call it bunker because that's what people have been saying. It does look like a bunker. I'm not gonna lie. But when there's different sections in this thing, what exactly were these people planning to do? Brothers and sisters, we understand people saying about doing due diligence process. We don't know what kind of people this can, but it are wicked people in this world, you know. There are some very wicked people in this world. And these people were just making noise with locals for no reason. Tourists themselves find it strange. What exactly would it? And it seems like this thing was not completed, by the way. Or it could just be a storage area, man. I don't know. It could just be some storage area, really. That's looking like a storage area for you, boy. They need to do forensics down there, brothers and sisters. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this situation right there? Do you think this is a bunker? Do you think that you're planning to do something, holding parties, you know, in the secrecy of their homes, their region, their estate? Do you think something fishy could have been going on? Do you think something, you know? Because it keeps reminding me of the disappearance of Kanisha, just like that. Disappearing. The mother disappeared just like that. Maybe there needs to be some forensics happening down there, brothers and sisters, where they could search and see, hey, maybe somebody or something or some weird stuff was happening down there. Or maybe this was a large thing, you know. Let me leave that alone, brothers and sisters. Where they come in and make sacrifice. I don't know. But it's not too far-fetched. Based on the behaviors of the individuals who are alleged to be a part or are alleged to have owned this house. What are your thoughts, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys, right there and then. Anyways, guys, for that study right there, this is just what I have for this here BrBpTV platform. What are your thoughts on the whole situation, the different things that I spoke about? If you were one of them volleys that took them guns and stuff, would you bring it back? Would you bring that back, brothers and sisters? What is the whole situation with the individual who brought the ammunition through customs, so to speak? Do you think that person should be arrested? Do you think they knew? They say ignorance of the law is no excuse, but at the same time, you know, if you're accustomed to something, you might think it's perfect, but I don't know. What are your thoughts, guys, on this whole situation? Maybe the person thought they were just bringing, but I think the whole situation, guys, I explained that already, man. My whole thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Leave your thoughts. It's your turn now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, right there. And then, so by Mr. Leaks on this here, BrBpTV. Don't forget to check out the next reaction or the previous reaction I did in the Mr. Leaks React. That link will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, guys, be real. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come from. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, guys, be real, be positive.